Welcome to the On the Island podcast. Thanks for dropping that shit, Abdul. Yeah, the train's rolling, and there's only 2 people on board.
Choo choo!
It's Ian, the magician Hicks.
It's Abdul, the cranium scratching Ahad.
Oh, and here he's running. He's running to catch up with the train. He's running. Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it?
Fuck your mom.
It's J-Rob, and we're currently recording at 10:24 p.m. on a Wednesday.
Yeah! Guess whose fault it is? Mine.
Yep.
Literally 100% my fault. We all had a commitment. I nutted by offering to help somebody with something. It took way longer than expected. And here we are.
And that's why you don't help people.
And I'm just out here letting the boys down, you know? There's nothing to it.
So you're customized.
What?
Oh yeah, we woke Jacob. He was literally asleep.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Jake was passed out. I went in and said, "Yo, you ready to record this podcast?" He went, what?
do you want to hit some of this black tea, bro?
No.
Yo, I'm sipping this black tea right now.
Damn. That's wild. Tea.
Ah, it's hot.
I want to know the percentage of people that drink coffee versus tea versus
Worldwide? Probably,
energy
it's
drinks.
probably good neck and neck, but if it's just the U.S., it's probably a lot coffee.
Yeah. I feel like tea is very big in a lot of different parts of the world.
Yeah.
I feel like the only place that coffee is popular is large metropolitan areas / South American countries. So
Yeah, because they got that Colombian roast.
yeah, like the Colombian hitters, you know, the coffee's coming from down under in the lands of
In that
He's trying to be
South
geographical
America.
and shit.
in that green.
But you know, they be sipping in the Europe and the Australia and you know, the States and Canada, you know.
Yeah, you said all those countries weird, but I'm gonna let
And
it slide.
Pangea.
Yeah, dude,
Be
Pangea.
fucking it up. on
Let's just all go back to
Pangea.
Pangea. That's what's gonna solve racism.
Damn,
It's all connected.
Ah,
damn, that's wild.
it's funny because that's Pangea. It's all connected.
I'll be here all week.
No, you won't.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah, you're leaving.
Where's he going?
He's going to fucking Mardi Gras.
Oh,
Celebrate.
in Nolans?
I'm going to Nolans?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how you say it.
That's the vibe, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Fucking,
going to Wine Parade.
what is it? Bourbon Street?
Yeah.
Hey, are you gonna
I'm going to get some beads.
let it marinate like gumbo?
I'm going to put some bop in it. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Damn. Copyright. Are you gonna have beads? You're gonna have burb. You're gonna have
Titties.
titties. You're gonna pass out on the street. You're gonna have
Garbage.
crawfish. You're gonna have gator
Gumbo.
gumbo. Gator gumbo. We need a third one.
I don't know. I can't think of the word.
Gator gumbo gay dudes. Easy.
Okay, that works.
Shout out to all my gay homies.
That Triple G this weekend, boys.
That Triple G.
Oh, this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Cabin one weekend. Nolans the next.
Nolans?
Going down to New Orleans.
That's not like their accent.
Wait, that's how you say it.
That's how
It's
we're
like the
doing
Boston,
it.
like
That's how we're
Nolans.
fucking-
No, that's how you. It's Nolans.
That's how we're fucking.
New Orleans is Nolans.
Tell you goddamn what. That's how we're fucking doing it.
You gonna put your toe in the Gulf?
I don't know what you're saying.
The Gulf of Mexico, dog. Get on my geographical level.
Get 10 toes down in the fucking Gulf.
Golf?
bro.
No, I thought it was the golf.
No, that's a sport, dude.
Oh, well, shit. So you say golf, right? But no, it's Nolans, but in golf.
You've never heard it being called Nolans?
No.
I've never heard that either.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, I'd tell you to look it up, but maybe that'll take too much time.
Yeah, I don't feel like looking up. How do you pronounce? How do some people pronounce New Orleans?
And then my phone goes off and it's like, Nolans.
Siri's like,
knowledge.
your trip for Nolans is booked. Are you flying or driving?
Taking that plane, dude.
Damn, you got money like that? How much is the ticket?
Yeah, I'm not paying for it, but yeah.
What the fuck? Who's paying for it?
It's my Uncle B.
God damn it, Uncle Bob. Always out here supporting little homie Jake.
Does he support the pod?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Your purpose on this trip is to get him to support the pod.
Yeah, tell him.
Tell him to just listen to it.
Just say, hey, you know,
He's listened to a couple before.
Really?
Say, you don't have to buy my plane tickets anymore. Just support the pod. And just give us $10 a month.
And you'll buy your own.
Yeah.
I'll buy my own tickets to Nolans next
Yeah.
time. Don't worry.
Yeah. You know.
Off that pod revenue, you know what I'm saying?
You know, it's getting up there. I was trying to plug it today to one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's better than I did.
Yeah, I was about to say more. That's like 100 times more than I did.
It's a million times more than you did.
Yeah.
That's how math works. It's 1 billion times more.
Thanks.
Yerd.
Speaking of the pod, on the pod, we're starting. We're gonna release on Thursdays now.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
So
Not because Ian messed up the recording last week. Not because of that.
Not that. It's
just because we're trying to spice things up.
Yeah, we recorded an ass/fire ass episode, and
no, it was bad.
oh yeah, it was.
Just know we have merch coming out. All right.
What? Don't make
We have-
promises you can't keep.
Yeah, we got merch coming out about something that we said on
On a
episode
podcast
that'll
we're not
never come
releasing.
Listen, I'm gonna teach you something, Jake. Never overpromise and never underwhelm. You gotta
I
meet
do
that.
both.
You gotta meet that middle ground. Just for future reference. You know. All right, boys.
Overhype it so much that it becomes a reality. You know, speak it into existence.
Yeah, that's a thing. All right, boys. Let's talk cabin
We're
talk.
gonna make a mill off the pod.
Cabin talk.
Cabin
That's
talk.
underwhelming. Okay.
A cabin talk.
Cabin talk.
Welcome to Cabin Talk.
Do do
I'm your host, E-Dog,
E-Dog with
Roasted
cabin
by a
talk.
fire.
and I'm sipping tea.
Can you hear the crackling of the fire? Me neither. I really wish we had a fire while we were at the cabin.
They had a thing. Anyways, let's give some background on the cabin.
You're
I don't want to do it. Somebody else do it.
all right, Jake.
It was a long, stormy night, and me and the boys decided to take an adventurous trip to Ginia. All right, we're starting this trend of saying fucking weird cities.
We went down
That's the state.
South Virginia.
South Ginia.
No, there's a West Virginia. No,
So,
South
West
Virginia.
Virginia.
We
Oh.
took Ian's car
You're
and we drove through a blizzard to get to a cabin
in the woods.
2 miles down running Buffalo Lane
Yeah.
Yeah.
to a cabin
We stopped.
owned by not many.
Yeah, very few known about it.
Traveled around spiraling roads filled with ice. We saw the abominable snowman 3 times.
He was a homie by the third time.
Through 3 different bridges to get to where we needed to go. We crossed a lake with Ian's car to get to this cabin.
Frozen lake.
Yes.
It was like that Polar Express scene.
Yes. And we traveled. And we finally got to this cabin. And let me tell you, it was a fucking lit cabin.
All right, are you done over-promising on this story?
I thought that was pretty accurate.
It was pretty good, but realistically, we drove to Virginia, to Floyd, Virginia, went to Buffalo Mountain, stopped at a Sheetz on the way. Jake was mind blown that you could order food at a Sheetz, which was a very fun experience for me because I got to see him being a little kid. But yeah, dude,
Chicken Caesar salad wrap.
hell yeah.
When in doubt, Caesar out, baby.
Bro.
We need to make a shirt that says that.
We do. I've never heard
We got to say it more though, just so we can.
pod.
Yeah, so just so we can justify it being a shirt.
You guys don't mind if I call it the pod, right?
No, that's perfectly
I
fine.
like saying the pod.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah. Shout out Virginia, but fuck Virginia because cops. We're at this really cool cabin for 2 days, and homeboy built the cabin himself Shout out Jason.
Yeah, he did.
Building a dope ass cabin that fits 17 people. Just so you know, you can rent this cabin. Just hit up the boys on the island pod. We'll get you details.
Send us a voice message. I want to rent out the cabin. We got you hooked up.
It's only about a couple of G's.
Yeah. Got turned at the cabin.
If anyone follows our IG, they saw a little bit of our explorations.
Yeah.
The lands.
Hiked
near the cabin.
Hiked some hills.
We're gonna post more.
Yeah, well, we're gonna totally post more. We did some tree climbing. We did some
Fence
mountain
jumping.
hiking, some fence jumping, some cow shit and stepping in
Some trespassing.
trespasses, some
Some-
deer seeing, some horse majestic looking.
Some mountain summiting.
So we did summit
We
some
did a
mountains.
lot. We did a lot. It was
Some
fun.
OG pick taking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
some cold finger beheading.
Ian got a picture of me on the top of the mountain, which is the picture that I have seen of myself with the most clout ever.
Dual clout fiending. We
Jake
got
got me a
everything.
clout pic too. I
Oh.
haven't posted it yet.
Dude, hell
Just
yeah.
haven't put it on the fucking drive, but it's fine.
I was practically a photographer over the weekend, so
Yeah, that's fun. What was your guys' favorite cabin activity?
Like in the cabin or
slash-
just the whole weekend.
The weekend. What did you enjoy most?
I really liked hiking up Buffalo Mountain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, probably because you got up there in record time and down. So that I can understand that.
Yeah.
It was-
The view was nice.
Yeah, it was a little challenging, but it was worth the view.
I like climbing that tree.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like I climbed this lit ass tree, and Ian took a couple pictures of me looking like I was a mountain boy.
There'll be pics on the IG. Don't worry.
Don't worry about that, man. Don't worry.
Don't
We'll
fucking
get
worry.
you. We'll get you all the content you need. What about you, Abdul?
I think my favorite was just hiking in general in my big old Red Wing boots. Got to wear my boots. It hasn't been a long time since I've gotten to do that. Ever since I started working wearing business cash, so that was fun. And my second most favorite thing was watching Jake do the Murph in 25-degree weather.
Thank you. My forearms were mad fucked up after that.
Probably because the pull-up bar wasn't.
It was a
Made
block
for
of- it was a
pull-ups.
block of wood.
It's like a 6-inch wide block of wood.
You gotta do it, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. It was awesome.
That's it.
What was you guys' least favorite part of the cabin? I can tell you mine right now.
What is
Getting
it?
molested by a toilet.
Okay.
That was mine.
That was one of my favorite parts.
Oh, shit. They had what are those things called again?
Bidet.
They had a bidet, and I hit one button where it was like the mega squirt button, and I got literally molested.
Oh, it was the button.
I was sitting there like, cancel. I didn't know how to cancel it, so I was literally sitting there for like 20 seconds, actually getting abused.
This is the big X, bro. What do you mean? What
I'm dead.
was yours?
I'll go last because mine's...
Okay. I loved the weekend. I enjoyed every second of it, even though some parts sucked. But the thing that was the worst for me was getting a fucking stomach virus. Yeah, I got a stomach virus after that weekend on Monday. Woke up at 4 a.m. to throwing up and shitting my brains out at the same time. I was literally sitting on the toilet and throwing up. Every time I was on the toilet, I threw up.
Damn.
It wasn't the
So
Wendy's, was it?
I don't think so.
There was
That
stuff.
Wendy's was awesome.
There's stuff coming out both ends.
I hate when that happens.
It was. I felt like absolute shit, bro. And then I went to the urgent care and spent $50 on my copay just for them to tell me, yeah, it'll go away in a day, and give me some anti-nausea medication I could have bought for $5.
I'm so glad that didn't happen to me.
I would be so pissed. I
Yeah.
would be pissed.
So I took Monday and Tuesday off too, so I had a 4-day weekend.
Damn.
Yup. Nah, and I had to use one of my paid time off days to make up for that day.
Damn.
Yeah. So we in there. That's my worst.
That's cool. I got 160 eggs thrown at my back.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
I actually did forget about that.
I didn't forget
Mine was funny as fuck. Yeah,
It wasn't 160.
It was actually almost 100 exactly, 160.
There was
We had
actually-
100.
There
We
was
had
180, but
we saved
there
20
was-
because you just couldn't take it.
I
You were just
literally
done.
couldn't.
Yeah.
Take it. I wish you had have thrown all of them. I thought you guys were done.
Yeah, I got 18. Eli got 90. You got 160, and Ian started running away after about 120. We were like, "Get back here, boy!" And his
Yeah.
back looked like a pinball machine or something.
Yeah, his back was lit up, just like fucking welts from eggs.
You look like a solar system was on your back.
It was like 30 degrees out. Eggs just straight at your back, full speed.
And you weren't even drunk.
My mom, yeah.
You were just sober
I was
taking
sober
those, bro.
Taking fucking eggs, dude. My mom was so mad when she saw it. She
You were bleeding.
She was like, "Did you put something on it right after?" I was like, "What am I gonna put on it?"
Soap.
Yeah, I fucking took a shower. What else am I gonna do?
Probably helps.
I had one egg that you hit in the back of my calf.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys were like, "Oh, you were like, didn't I hit you in the back of the calf, Jake?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I look, and like my calf was bleeding. And you were like, "Dude, go take a shower, or else you're gonna get like salmonella."
Salmonella.
Is that it?
Yeah.
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 I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, whatever. I go in the shower, and it was like 2 marks with like blood, and it was like going into this cut that I had on my like
Ooh.
heel. So I'm surprised I haven't like died yet.
Damn. How's your back doing, Ian?
You can still tell. You can still see it, but it's good now. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah. You can sleep?
Yeah. For
That's
sure.
good.
I could sleep after. It just really only hurt during.
What a man.
Yeah.
Just
I took 18, and only like 4 out of those 18 hit my actual back and or body, and I was like, dude, this shit hurts, bro.
Yeah.
I felt so bad for you after, because I was like, oh, I'm about to peg these as hard as I can, no remorse, because I was just like, dude, that stuff hurts, bro.
Oh, yeah. Purpose of the egging.
I lost in fantasy football.
And March Madness.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever loses takes 2 batchfuls, we'll call it, of eggs.
Well, I had two helpings, 2 servings.
Yeah, 2 servings of eggs. It varies between
Normally it's just
70 eggs per serving, but we did a little more this time.
yeah. we could only buy the 18 pack.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
It was lit though.
It's always a fun tradition. You know, I've been throwing eggs for years now. It was my turn to get it.
Take the heat.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, if you can't take the egg, then get out the kitchen. That's what my grandpa always said. So
That just transitioned perfectly to your life choices and decisions.
Yeah.
Wow. That's beautiful. Shout out, Grandpa. The Eggman himself.
the OG.
So that was the cabin. Anything else?
That was the cabin.
We saw some graves that were from
Did see some graves.
that was
Holy
from that were
shit.
from the 1800s. I have a picture of a grave of a child who was like 3 months old when it died, buried in
Some of
1866.
those graves were like buried in the dirt because they're so old.
Where the
like-
fuck else do you bury graves?
No, like,
Oh, you mean
have a
the
grave that's
stones?
above the ground?
The stone.
Dude, the stone, yeah, was literally underground. You could see a tip of the stone. That's how old it was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I understand.
Some real old vibes down there.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
If you want to catch a 19 or 1800 vibe.
rattling them vibes downstairs
Yeah.
on the bones.
We also saw a haunted church.
We went inside it.
That was also pretty lit.
I just got the chills
Yeah.
just thinking about it.
Dude, watch out! The church is right behind.
Oh shit!
It's like, love Jesus. Trying to think of anything else that
What happened?
happened besides
the cabin.
me getting pretty hammed.
What happened this week?
I successfully went the whole weekend without drinking any alcohol.
Oh yeah.
I am now 3.5 weeks sober as of this recording date.
Damn, I didn't think it had been that long.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Congrats, man.
You heard.
Dude, one more week and you'll match my the month I had where I didn't drink soda.
Wow.
That was rough.
You addict.
I'm not an addict. eat it occasionally with certain meals. Probably like 3 times a week. That's probably the max. Most of the other time it's water. You know, just healthy
So
living.
disappointed in you.
Healthy living.
I'm so disappointed in you.
No, stop it.
I'm just gonna sit here and drink my black tea.
Don't judge me with your black tea and your cranium scratcher.
Hear that? Hear that, Islanders? That's me drinking my black tea. It's almost gone.
Yo, shout out to Jake waking up from probably REM sleep
Oh, he was for sure in REM sleep.
just to do this
Did I say
podcast.
I like woke up and was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, you did that. What was up with that? What
I don't
happened?
know. What did I do?
You do that all the time, and I don't know why.
What did I do?
You just like where you got scared awake.
Yeah, dude, you get like you freak out while you're asleep all the time.
Dude, I just been work, man. I think I was like dreaming about work.
Oh yeah,
You were
probably.
like literally, I went to the bathroom and all I hear from I thought you were playing Rocket League, but then I was like, his lights off. Like, but then all I hear from your room is, "What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?"
Oh, you're having a nightmare?
I think I was having a nightmare about work.
And
I
then
didn't
you
even think about
stop.
hear that.
Because I had a dream that I looked like at my phone and it was 9:15. Maybe that was real life. I don't even know. But I looked at my phone and I thought it was the morning.
Oh.
And then I woke up, but then I don't know if I actually woke up. Maybe it was just real life. And I was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" Because I had like a
But that happened. That's happened before.
really
You've just woken up and screamed "what the fuck" a few times, and then gone back to sleep. And then like I'm just kind of like,
what the fuck?
yeah.
That's crazy.
Dude, that's weird.
Dude, you're wild.
That's really
Maybe it's
weird.
like maybe you sleepwalk and you don't even know.
I don't know, man. I don't know what happened.
Do you make pasta in your sleep?
Honestly,
I might.
dude, sometimes because I come in here and you don't say anything. I don't know.
I'm just sitting there
You making pasta.
putting seasoning in and shit. Like,
Jake eats more pasta
What-
than any normal human should.
what would you do if I was making pasta and you're like, "What's up?" And all I do is turn my head slowly to the right and just look at you.
That'd be creepy.
And I'm still like, I'm like eating it. I'm like, or I have no eyes. Like my eyes are closed.
Oh, well, that changes the game. Just like your eyes are closed.
How much would you freak it out if I did that?
Probably.
Honestly, I'd probably take a snap. And then go to sleep.
Yo, check this shit
You
out.
Put it on TikTok.
Yeah. Look at this.
Look at my roommate sleepwalking, making pasta.
Eating pasta, dude. How's he eating the pasta and cooking it at the same time? Da-na-na-na. The X-Files theme plays. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Huh.
So that's the cabin.
Yeah.
Shout out Jason.
Shout out Eli.
Shout out Eli.
Shout out Bailey.
Shout out Cole.
Shout out Marissa.
Don't even know who that is. but
Shout out.
Damn. Come on, bro.
Amanda. I think.
Alex?
Shout out
Yeah.
Alex.
Shout out Stan.
Who's Stan?
Stanley.
Who the hell's Stan?
Shout out Abdul.
Oh.
Shout out the Stone Bars. Shout out Wendy's though.
Oh, shout out to Willie's too.
Dude, shout out to Big Will.
Shout out Jack.
Both Jacks.
There's two Jacks.
No, never mind. There was only one. My bad.
Is that another guy you work with, Jack? Do we need to
No,
roast
he meant
him
like
too?
Jack Daniels.
Willie. That's all I'm thinking about though. Shout out the Wills.
Ev Will.
Evan Williams, the homie. Wow.
Wow.
You know what? You know what we did a lot of on the ride there and on the ride back? Listen to some tunes, you know?
Mm.
I was thinking we could have a new segment. I gotta come up with a title for it. But it's basically
The weekly vibe.
the weekly vibe. Working title.
Aw.
Progress.
Aw.
Basically, we just go around and we say one song that we've just been really fucking with in the last week?
Right.
Maybe something you just found. Maybe something you just really enjoy. It's just something that's been on the playlist a lot lately. You know.
Shit, dude.
You know. So I guess I can go first
Alright.
since I brought it up. But Groceries by Chance the Rapper. I've been
Wow.
Hell yeah.
steady on that shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
What about you, Abdul?
Well, I'm weird. Because I listen to more Bollywood music than I do
Oh,
to
God.
tradition,
That's
like
fine.
American
Bring out the
music.
culture in here. I don't care.
I don't know.
Some Habib.
Yeah.
That's Middle Eastern.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I listen to a lot of Bollywood music, so I don't know if I've been listening to anything new lately.
It doesn't have to be new.
Um,
This isn't new.
I'll give you I don't know, man. Damn. I haven't really listened to music this last week. One song that I really enjoyed for a while, I'll just give you that. One song that I've really liked, and it's way overplayed now, but I loved it when it first came out, was Post Malone's Circles. But they played the fuck out of that song.
Okay.
Because it slaps. It really does.
Okay.
Alright? Posty.
Posty. Can't go wrong.
One song that came to mind for me, Japan, from Throttle.
Retweet.
It's like this EDM song, and it's really cute.
It is.
It's like,
It's real cute.
yeah, it's really nice. Like, you guys should check it out. I could sing it for you now, but I mean, I don't want to like ruin the song for you guys.
Oh, dude,
who are
don't.
listening.
You guys gotta listen to it.
Don't even kill this copyright vibe right now.
Yeah. If I sing it, then the whole podcast will be taken down and
I
all.
think you can sing it.
Nope.
No?
Nope. YouTube's gay.
You can't even sing it.
Yep.
You can't hum it. Can you hum it?
I apologize for saying that. But I don't know. I don't think you can. It's real strict.
What if you you can't do a cover of it?
I don't know. Covers are in a weird
I
territory.
just think we can't monetize it.
Maybe.
Either way, we're getting taken down.
No.
I don't think we can get monetized anyways because we say fuck too much.
There's people who get monetized for that, right? I don't know. Or is that just sponsors?
I don't know.
Shout out to our sponsor, Black Tea. You know about it.
That black.
You've heard about it.
That black Quran. You know what I'm saying?
Go get yourself some black
I'm out.
tea.
I'm out
If
of that.
Sip Fizz's wife's listening to this, I'm throwing a middle finger your way.
Damn.
Oh, Zip
Sip
Fizz?
Fizz.
Yeah. Yeah.
Throwing a middle finger your way. You know why.
Yeah.
You know.
We
Just
reached
throwing that out there at the end of the podcast because you know.
we reached out to like this company.
We slid in the DMs.
No, don't even explain it. They know.
No, they don't because they didn't even read it.
Slid in the DMs. They didn't even read it.
Trying to get a sponsorship, but you know, it didn't even get acknowledged. So you
So
gotta.
we'll just have to resort to hitting up Black Tea.
I guess you're just going to have to resort to listening to my loud ass voice at the beginning of this episode.
Oh yeah, can't wait for that. We recorded some new intros since Ian sounded like cock in the previous ones.
Fun fact.
You can change them, right? On the old ones?
No, well, I can, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But fun fact, if you follow us on Instagram and you saw our story last week, we recorded on Thursday, right?
Maybe.
Well, if you saw our story on a week from today, whenever this airs, that was me recording the ad read, but it looked like I was freestyling on a beat,
Freestyle some bars.
on a fucking trap beat. Dude.
Yeah. Yep.
In reality, I was just reading an ad.
It was pretty lit. It was fun.
Yeah, and also I fucked up last week.
Yeah, we know.
Yep.
Yeah,
So that's why we're a week late. But you know, we're here.
Lost that
now.
episode.
we're not a week late. We're actually like 3 days late.
Yeah. It's fine though. We're on a new schedule.
New sketch.
New sketch.
Every Wednesday.
Anytime we fuck
What?
up,
No.
new
It's
videos.
every week.
New pods. Every day.
Fuck a jewel pod.
let's
We
re-
got you.
Let's record every day.
No.
Come on, dude. There's plenty to talk about.
Welcome to On the Island Podcast. This is episode 25,000. Sorry, that was so stupid. We're ending this now. Turn it off. Turn it off.
This actually is a good stopping point. We're at like 30 minutes.
You guys want to hear a fun fact?
Yes.
You know how all these companies have airbag recalls, and they've had some pretty huge ones?
Yeah.
Sure.
Hyundai has a new one for their Elantra. They've got 400,000 Elantras that they have to recall for a potential fire hazard. So the whole car could burn down on you because of the airbag or some bullshit.
Wow.
So, you know.
If you have an Elantra, you need to
Listen to this guy.
Yeah. Get your Elantra checked out. Thank me later
do it.
for not being burned alive.
Do it. You know, I've got something too.
Yeah?
I've got a little tidbit.
You gotta, oh, I like that.
Got a little tidbit here. Elon Musk has sent 240 satellites into orbit in the last year.
What the fuck?
That is more than there already was in the orbit to begin with. I think there was only like 204.
Bro.
So he's doubled it.
He doubled it by
And
himself
then some.
He is NASA.
versus the rest of the world.
He is ruining, and I mean ruining, local astronomers' pictures of the sky, because they're actually, the satellites he's sending up are actually 99% brighter than the stars behind it.
What?
Somehow, I don't know how. But, so whenever somebody takes like a picture of the sky, and you know how they do like the, I don't know photography terms,
Yeah.
like the long frame thing,
Long exposure.
long exposure. When they do that, it just, because of the satellites in orbit, it just leaves a bunch of white streaks in their picture.
Damn.
Yeah, so people can't take long exposure shots of the sky anymore because
Because
of
there's just a
Elon
bunch
Musk.
of white streaks.
Yeah,
Damn, that's crazy.
yeah,
That is really something.
yeah.
That's way better than mine. That's wild. Shout out Elon, but also fuck you.
Yeah, I'm not taking pictures of the sky anytime soon, so I don't care.
Woo.
But
Jake.
with those satellites, he's gonna try and make internet accessible to the entire world.
It's a give and take.
Yeah. Sports news with J-Rob. What's happening?
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Tom Brady is reportedly going to the Cleveland Browns.
Really?
No, he's
Fuck
not.
no, he's not. Yeah, no really sports news besides, you know, Cleveland's the best and everyone else can go to Nolans for their sports.
Nolans.
Nolans.
That's Jake with the news.
Damn, that wraps up this podcast.
Yep.
Thanks for tuning in for a very late episode of On the Island Pod with your boys.
Wait, damn, I gotta edit this tonight, don't I?
Possibly. It is currently 10:56 p.m. I'm going to go home and go to sleep.
All right.
Ditto. Check the IG and everything else for your updates, and we out, you ignorant fools.
Aloha.
Aloha.